That was the problem. Crazy. So I'm still recording. Yes. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Juan from Engineering Room, and today we have another repair. Now, my last videos will be more focused on MacBook Airs because, how you guys know, I have a lot of Mac repairs, a lot of MacBooks Air for repairs. This is the one we're gonna be working today. Why I have all these boards? Because, how I told you before, I've been working these devices for a couple big companies here in Dallas, and I have one from Florida and one from California, but they don't send that much. So, but the idea, I've been waiting for more customer computers. I have a lot of those there, but the problem with those, they're very simple repairs, like broken caps or missing resistors or a short circuit that you can see with your eyes. So it doesn't feel like it's something good for video because it's always gonna be the same. But I finally got in a point that okay, I need to post some videos. And then I remembered that this video is not how to fix this board. The video is what techniques and the learning and the critical thinking that we need to develop to can fix the boards. So I'm gonna upload whatever we're gonna do, whatever we're gonna get on the video, so you guys can see more. And I'm gonna focus more on the techniques and how to read the schematics, so you guys can learn a little bit. Okay. However, very soon on April, we're gonna start with in-place and virtual trainings. So if you guys are interested in that, please text me, contact me, and I'll explain you a little bit more. Okay. Okay. Back to the computer. So we have here a A1466 MacBook Air for 2015. This one works. It powers on, everything works. The only problem I have is the sound. It's gray and it doesn't actually have the sticker over here. This is from IO. My technician, the one that was in a couple videos in the back. So it says here it's burned because I'm gonna explain you everything. So it says speaker, microphone, headset, no sound but powers on. What it means that the sound is not working at all. So he already checked the computer. He gave it back to me. I saw the computer. Then I saw that this IC. You see that IC. I'm gonna show you which one is that one. This guy right here, it was broken, and this is U8040. This is 1.5 volt as an state on. It means when the computer needs audio switch. So it was missing. I put it back. I give it back to him. I was expecting the computer to work, but guess what? It failed again. So at this point, he bring back to me. I replaced it without testing it, give it back to him, and it failed again. So at this point, I decided, you know what? I need to really sit with this computer and test it. I'm pretty sure it's something simple, but we need to test it because whatever I'm doing already with no thinking, just replacing based on experience, it's not working at all. So I'll explain you this because right now with this board, we're gonna check that, we're gonna understand how the audio works on this computer, and then we're gonna try to fix it, okay? So the first thing is, let's see a little bit how this works. Let's just start with what, let me see what we have over here. What is this? This is power fed. We create a lot of new lines, small lines almost all the time. At 1.8, 3.3, 1.2, 0.6 from these kind of circuits, okay? So this is what it says. This is a audio switch. So I'm getting 1.5 volts in the state on here, going through U8040.A2 and B2. Let me check which ones are A2 and B2 on this one. So it's 1B5SO. So it's A2B2. So this IC is ABC. Okay. So how you can see, we only have A2, B2, C1, C2. So it's A, B, C. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So sorry, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So my C1 is ground. Gotcha. Okay. So we have A2 and B2 here. We should be receiving 1.5 volts. Okay, then this resistor and this resistor are not present. It's enough stuff here in the back. This one is, okay, and what this circuit does is I'm receiving 1.5 volts going through this. Okay, at the same time I need the enable 1P1B5SOSW audio enable. Now this guy comes from where? Let's check. This enable, let's search for the enable. If I'm guessing, I'll guess it will come from the liable. No, actually it doesn't. It comes from R8145. Okay, it's right here, the bottom. So this resistor is 100K. So it's getting, we have a diode here. Okay, so we have a power coming in. Okay, going through R8145, going to R4146, going to ground, going to this capacitor. Okay, I'm guessing all this is to reduce, to get what? So whatever we don't need, I think this is for what we don't need, because maybe this is way higher. We need 1.5 volts, so probably this is 3.3. So what you're gonna do with the remaining, I'm guessing you're pushing down. I'm not sure what's happening here. Okay, we're gonna check in a bit. But however, we got the audio power enable going through R4145. Okay, and then that's our enable. It says it's 1.5 volts. Okay, so we already know how much is our enable and how much is our principal line. So basically U40 8040 receives 1.5 and A2, B2, and C2. When he have these three or these two lines coming in and they're present, it creates a 1V1. This is my voltage out. This is what he does. And then he goes to a R4081. It's a 0 ohm resistor. It's more like a fuse. And it creates PP1B5SOSW audio HDA. At the same time, these other two. It says it's 1.2 volt, 1.5 volts. Okay, so basically what we need to check is we have A2, B2, and C2 1.5, 1.5, and after that it have to be 1.5. Okay, so let's check it very quick. Oh, no, it's not this one. Let's check this. Let's go with my microscope. I need my microscope here. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, so now we need, I'm gonna check the voltage in, is this one. We're gonna test it on these capacitors that we have over here. Let me get my multimeter pros. Let me check very quick. And we are gonna test it right. Remember, we have two not present, so we're gonna test her. Have a test point right here, and we got 1.5. Okay, my voltage in is good. Now my enable is C2. Remember, 1, 2, 3, C2 here, and we're gonna check it here under it, right here, and we got nothing. I don't have enable. Oh, we do have enable. But it says that my enable, based on this, it should be around 1.5. Now, maybe the schematic is not 100% right. It happened to me before, or there's something damaged. Let me check it here. It may be something damaged that instead of 1.5, it's pushing 3.3 volts. I don't know. If that's the case, I'm guessing it should be heating a little bit, but let's check. So my result should be A1B1 here. And there's another test point here in the top. And we got 1.5. So I'm guessing the 3.3 volts are right. Now let's check it. Maybe this is not present. Let me check R8041. Let me check if we have the 1.5 volts in both sides. 1.5 and 1.5. So we're good. Yes, we're good. And all this is good. So this IC is working right. Oh, you guys don't see. So it means that this IC is working how it's supposed to. Now he keeps telling me that this is gray, that it's not showing you any sound. So there's two ways that this computer, or there's different ways for the sound. So we know that ICs of everything from the sound is on the I/O board. Let me show you. Oh, the I/O board is here. But this is the little plate that from this one. This is the plate, the board that connect. This guy have the zeros. Let me show you over here. The zeros. And this is my audio codec. Here. Okay, this is my audio codec. So he's telling me that his sound problem is showing him gray. So if I have this section already working, I mean, it's good. I should have sound, unless there's any path problem in the communication. And how this computer communicates, it communicates through this flex and through this I/O board. This is how my sound works. Okay, so I have this with the codec, audio codec here in the back, communicating through the board through this flex. So what we're gonna check is the flex, but this is a different flex. I'm gonna check my connection. It connects through this guy, through this connector. So there's a big chance that the problem is here. And not in the back. So what we're gonna do, the first thing I already see, let me see, you guys can see. What the heck is that? Oh shoot, this looks like soldering paste. Remember, these boards come from, oh look, these boards come from other technicians, other companies, other stores that they already tried to fix it. And I'm pretty sure they had such a big volume that they fix a lot, but they can't fix everything. And whatever is like complicated or too complicated for them, they don't fix them. They send them to the outsource the repair, in this case of this company with me. Let me clean this. And we're gonna check in a bit. I think already clean. So now where I'm gonna easily check is that none of those connections are connected between. Okay, that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, how are we gonna check that? Actually, no. Actually, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna check if we have any issue with the sound lines, with the sound patch. So which one are speakers? We have a speaker here, audio power, audio LDO enable, and this is USB. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4 pads. This one is not stuff, so I don't think this one interferes at all in our pad. But we have, this is USB, a speaker in RN and in RP. Oh, you guys are not watching. Come on. Okay. So we have here a speaker in RN and a speaker amplifier in RP. Okay, this goes directly to the speaker by itself, and then we have audio power. This is the one. This is the one I believe it could be not connected. So how are we gonna easily test this? I'm going to the back, and I'm gonna check the value of. Let me clean this. This is very ugly. Okay, it's not very clean, but it's better than before. So I'm going to diode mode, very easy, very simple, and then I'm gonna test that in that test point that we have right here. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys. Let me see schematics here. There you go. Now let me put this a little bit smaller, and I'm gonna put it here. So what I'm checking right now is the audio power line. This line. Okay. This line. And that line, and now I need to show you the other one. BRD. Yes, there you go. But it has to be smaller. And I'm gonna put it over here. Perfect. That's perfect. So my audio power line, if I click here, it will send me to this guy. To this guy right here. So that guy is, that point is this point. So I'm gonna check what's the value at that point in diode mode, and we got, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get something like OL. No, actually we have 628, 627. Why? Because it's going to CPU, PCH. Okay, got you. Now on the pin number 30, on the other side, we need to have the same value. Let's check. So this is my ground, right? It have to be this one. 627, 630. And this was very close to all the dirty stuff that we have, so probably that was the whole issue. Okay, now what other lines do I need? I need the speaker in RN. It goes to here and 66411 from this guy. So let's test it here very quick. We have this guy, this is ground. Okay, and then we have one, two here. We got OL. Yes, there's no IC on that pad. There's a resistor in between. And then let's find 66411. 66411 is this guy that we have there. And it have to be, wait, I have the, no, this guy. C6411 is right, but that's a capacitor. Yes, it is. You see? Well, now this guy looks ugly. It's the this small amplifier that we have here. And it look good. So far at this point, everything looks to be perfect to work. Oh, and next to it. Okay, perfect. OL2. It's been open line, and then we're gonna check it in the other 64 pin. And here. And OL2. So everything from the IO board to the board is good. So what we're gonna do now, we are gonna test it in our jig tester. It means it's the jig tester is a chassis that we use to test the boards. No, this one. This one. So we're gonna test it very quick. The first thing I'm going to test is when the computer boots up, it's gonna make any sound. I can't believe it's gonna be just the dirty on that connector, but it means, guys, that you have to check everything that have to be with those pads, with those lines, because something simple like dirty in that connector, something can be water damage or another tension shorted, or the flex is damaged or the IO board is damaged, and then you're gonna say it's not fixable, and then you're just leaving money in the table and not doing a good job for your customer. Let me this, and we don't have heat sink, but I'm not gonna power it on, completely do it. I just, you know what? I have a tape thermal paste. I mean tape thermal paste that we use to test here. So we put it like this. It's overheating a little bit, but still it's gonna be good enough to computer to power on and be tested very quick. One second. Almost done. Almost there. Come on. Really? Now that I'm doing a video, this is gonna be a headache? Let me put the speaker here. Let me tell you something. Even from the people who, when they send me this board, look what it says here. It says audio. This is the original company. From then, that when they send me the board, they put the issues. Okay. And it's moving. It's on and no sound. Let me do a prom. Let me turn it off. Turn it on. And do a prom. On. Okay, it's been reset already. You see, now it's on again and I don't have any sound. So it worth it to go in and test it or no. So we have a real issue here. I have I have everything and I'm still not making any sound. Okay. I'm gonna recheck. I'm just thinking what could be the issue. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna recheck this connector here. I did check my audio power enable in the leg. I didn't check here in the top. Let me check it very quick. So which one is it? Is the first one. So we have ground and this one. Still the same. And then now these oils, I'm gonna wait, this is ground, right? Let me test them like this. This one is good. And this one is good too, because this one is ground. So everything is making connection. And my audio power level is present. What else can be affecting? Hey, morning, bro. I mean, recording a video. That's okay. You can come in. So, okay, let me clean this one. And let me try to understand. Let me check the resistor. Let me see if maybe one of those resistors is broken or damaged. If that's the case, we shouldn't have all my lines working. Now, remember I told you that my enable, which one is my enable? Based on what the schematic says, it should be 1.5, not 3.3. And I'm getting 3.3, maybe, but that's a voltage in. What's up, bro? His crash? Oh, you like it? Let's fix some computer so we can go and buy it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, bro. We need like what, 1,000 computers? Okay. So let's check. This is not present. This is, I don't know. Oh, not here. Here. Let me test R8145. We're good. It's 100K at 85. R48, 8146. 1,000. We're good. This capacitor, I don't think it is damaged. Now, the only thing could be this diode. Okay, so we have the diode is this guy right here. I replaced it, I think, twice. So the first thing we're going to do with that diode is, let's check this is in the right position. And it is. Now let's test it. I'm going to die mode. Let me check. Not like that, but like that. So what it means, it only works on one side. So what it means that it's good. You see, it's only let it pass it on one side. So everything is pointing that is good. Everything is good. Now let me power it on and check everything with voltage in my connector. Here. Okay. No, I'm not gonna use the flex. I'm gonna put power. I'm gonna check powers. Okay, so we got my power enable. Power enable go my no. Which line do I have here? We got no this one. Let's go with this one. Okay, J9500. We are going to check. Let me see. There's anything over here that I missed. This is one wire. No. No. Now over here we have audio power enable 0.30. Okay, audio power enable 0.30, and we got 0.30 is gonna be. Let me see it. It's gonna be right here. Let me check this guy's better. There you go. It's gonna be right here. 3.3 volts. We're good. Then we have the speaker in RN. Here. What was that? It was negative? And then we have this one. Aspiration. So that it could be that my what's happening here? When I'm getting negative. That's okay. Could be my amplifier here. No, here, I mean. Okay, let's check this a little bit. We know it's not the IO board because we already tested second IO board. Everything is present, so the only thing that still is the U6410. Okay, let me see. I have a R6411 resistor. Let me test it very quick. R6411 100K, we're good. What else we have? We have R6414 right here in top of this capacitor, this big guy, and we got 0.2 ohms. It's good. R6412. This guy here. 100K. We're good. What else we have over here? This is the connector. Let me check. Everything is. Let's see. Everything is very low, like shorted. Oh, that's ground. Okay. Everything looks good. I really don't understand. Could be what? Let me check SMC, make a quick look. SMC is perfect. So it does have anything to do with this is oh shit. This is broken. Okay. I don't think this have anything. Okay, bro, I can't find a solution for the no sound. It's weird. Everything is working, everything is right. Oh, okay. What about? Okay, let me fix this first. I don't think it have nothing to do, but this is broken. I need to fix it. This have to be with the CPU faces.
I found the issue on this.
Which one? What's the issue? Where's the issue?
How long it took?
Uh-huh.
41 seconds.
Okay. So it's hard drive? Huh? And with hours, how long it takes?
The fan started spinning for like 15 to
But if you put our SSD, how long it takes? It's faster? Huh?
Okay, let's check.
That was the problem. Crazy. So, I'm still recording? Yes. So the problem of the computer wasn't sound by itself. Actually, the computer was working. Wait, let me check with the other I/O board. I'm checking this I/O board. And let's check the flex. No sound. So yeah, the problem with this computer, guys, and this is the first thing this happened, it was this capacitor, its CPU BR count line and CPU BR FB2, it wasn't connected. This capacitor was broken, so what I just did, and I think I show it, I'm not sure, is, I'll show you in a bit, is I did a wire, put the capacitor back, I put the capacitor on this point, and then I did a wire, a small wire to this, okay? It was for your first time I have this issue, and it's good to know. It's good to know. Now, let's check U7200. So it makes sense because is which 0.666 have to be on the 6. CPU BR comp. CPU Sense PC. CPU Sense P goes all the way over here, all the way on the top, and CPU FB. So of course the sound is 100% linked to the fact that the computer go to the faces, the CPU go to the faces, and then when it turns on, you need like that feedback, that boom, which means the CPU is on. So I'm guessing this is what the line that does that. Not sure. I haven't checked all the faces and all the lines one by one. I never had a computer with this issue before, but this is good thing I decided to record it. The works I did before in the IC and the diode, and I checked, it was good. That's why it was failing, because the problem wasn't sound by itself. The problem was that the data coming to the audio codec and say, okay, it's time for you to make that shine, boom. But at the end we fix it and we learn from it. Okay, so very good, guys. It was a good idea to record it. For at some points I was struggling, I wasn't understanding what was happening. I said, okay, what's the problem with this computer? And I don't know at what point I was thinking on CPU, but then I said, okay, but CPU is not, it have nothing to do directly with that. It's CPU is working, why I don't have sound. So at the end it was just a small visual inspection, finding that capacitor broken and fixing it, but it works. And for those who have an issue with sounds, check that IC and check the everything I explained about the audio. This is from hundreds of computers with audio IC that we repair in years. This is the first one I have with that issue. Okay, good thing we recorded. That's it, guys. This is one from Engineering Room. See you next time.